Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 2 previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. This game will be played in Baltimore. It will be the home opener for the Ravens as they celebrate last year's Super Bowl win. And first with the Browns came out with a sense of optimism. Obviously, new offensive coordinator Norv Turner, new head coach and Rob Chudzinski. But that optimism was sort of ruined early on when Brandon Weeden threw 3 interceptions in the first half. Was sacked 6 times in the game, and you sort of got the same old Browns sort of feeling. The defense kept them in the game for as long as they could, but in the end, the offense just couldn't really muster anything in the loss to the Dolphins at home on opening day. And, Trenton Richardson, 13 carries, 47 yards. As I said before, Weeden sacked 6 times, hit 10 times. Certainly, while I don't think Brandon Weeden's the quarterback of the future there, and I've said this time and time again, getting sacked 6 times and getting hit 10 times, they're not even giving him a chance really to really succeed out there in Cleveland. We'll see if that offensive line can sort of get a grip on itself this week. But a tough matchup from certainly a pass rush point of view. We're going to go up against Elvis Dumervil and Terrell Suggs and Nada in the middle. It's the Ravens home openers. Like I said, those guys will be all fired up. I think for the Browns to win this game, they're going to have to be opportunistic on defense and give that offense very favorable field position and just hope to get more out of Brandon Weeden. I don't look for the running game for the Browns to really be a big factor this week either. I think the Ravens are susceptible in the passing game, and we'll see if somehow Weeden can take advantage of that. But obviously, some of the signs from week 1 say that's probably not likely to happen. But again, I definitely expect this Browns defense to keep them in the game or keep them relatively close for as long as they can. You can only do so much when the other team has great field position on a consistent basis. As far as the Ravens go, obviously not a good defensive performance from the Ravens last week in the season opener for the NFL on the road against Denver. Obviously, Denver's offense poses a lot of problems that they won't really have to worry about, quite frankly, with the Browns. The Browns do have a better running back. I don't know if they have a better running attack from what we saw last week. We'll see, but I think you'll definitely see the Ravens, crowd the box, really try to take away Trent Richardson and make Brandon Weeden beat them. And again, the Ravens showed they are susceptible in that newly revamped secondary. With Webb coming back from injury, with the 2 new safeties, Huff and Elam. We'll see how this unfolds here throughout the season, but I don't think you'll see the warts that you saw exposed on that defense this week. On the offensive side of the ball, look for them to get Ray Rice going early and often as much as they can here. Joe Flacco threw the ball 60 times, over 60 times. They don't want to have to do that. The situation sort of dictated that he did have to do that there, but they don't want to be in that situation. The Ravens are, I would say that they're a true, 50-50 kind of team. They want to run, they want to pass, they want to be an equal threat kind of team. And last week, too many passes. Look for Ray Rice in the passing game and in the running game, though, this week. I expect a very big game out of him and the Ravens offense as a whole, because I think they're going to have that good field position, because I think the Ravens defense is going to be able to turn the Browns over. And again, should be a big celebration at M&T this week, certainly celebrating the Super Bowl win. And I think that will really, really, couple that with the loss last week. I think that'll really spur the Ravens onto success this week. So I like the Ravens to cover the spread at home as a big favorite over the Browns, as they should be. And we'll get the Ravens to 1-1, the Browns to 0-2. But again, I think just too big of a mountain to climb when you consider that Browns offense couldn't run the ball last week, and you can't like what you saw from Brandon Weeden. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm previewing every game every week here. I'm going to start throwing some recaps, by division in here next week as well. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for listening, and have a great day.